Welcome back to What's in Your Skillet. Today, my skillet head friends and newcomers, I'll be showing you how to make your very own homemade Spumoni ice cream, one of my favorite flavored ice creams in the whole wide world. So let's get into it because it's dumb easy if you have a little time and some patience. Spumoni is one of those ice cream flavors that I really can't remember any other kids knowing, let alone eating when I was a kid. Like, the typical go-to flavors for kids is chocolate or vanilla. At least back when I was a kid. So let's test my theory. What was your favorite flavor as a kid? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, back to the reason y'all are here. The Spumoni. This was a flavor preference that I shared with my daddy. Breyers was our brand of choice. And for whatever reason, this isn't a flavor readily available in the stores in the South. Like, it's only available during wintertime. And because of the memories that this flavor holds for me, I wanted to share it with my children as well. I remember always thinking that the green was supposed to be mint flavored and that the cherry was strawberry like a Neapolitan. Fun fact, I didn't know that the red was actually cherry until I did my research when it came to making the ice cream myself. You learn something new every day, even if it's 25 years later, and sometimes those teachings are the best. My dad was the skinniest man, but a meat and potatoes type of guy. He was more on the savory side of foods and wasn't much of a sweets eater in terms of like cakes or cookies or brownies, but he'd tear up some ice cream, y'all. At any given time, we could have 3 different flavors of half-gallon ice cream in the freezer, and we had 2 freezers, so we made sure we had the space, y'all. This was also back when ice cream came in true half-gallon sizes. If you know, you know. 8 times out of 10, Neapolitan or Spumoni were one of those 3 flavors. And as I'm writing this spiel, a light bulb just went off. My daddy found the cheat code. Why buy those flavors separately, specifically with Neapolitan, the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate separately, when they make them in one combined batch? Now, this isn't a fact. I don't know for sure if this is how his thought process was. It's just an assumption, but I'll keep it as a aha moment in regards to my daddy. Now for some quick history, for those of you who don't know. Spumoni is traditionally an Italian dessert that has origins in Naples. The name refers to the airiness of the dessert because it's typically made from gelato. Now y'all, I'm not using gelato to make this, I promise you. I hate to disappoint y'all. Y'all not finna be seeing me whipping up no gelato over here. I'm gonna let the Italians hold that down traditionally on their end. I got you with an American shortcut version, but it does require 3 different flavors, so you gonna be whipping it up. I didn't have any of those little cute maraschino cherries because I don't just keep them on hand to add to my cherry base, and I felt because I used real frozen cherries that it's all right because some of the bits will be in there once it blends up. If you want the visual of the cherries, by all means add the little jarred ones, or simply slice a few frozen ones and toss them in once you get done mixing the ice cream together. I feel like that's a personal decision, so do what you do. It's your choice. Now for the chocolate layer, which is of course a delicious beyond comparison. You will absolutely need to use the cocoa powder and the melted chocolate because those 2 components really help bring out the chocolate flavor. I'm telling you, go through the process of chopping up some unsweetened chocolate and melting it. Mix it with the sweetened condensed milk and the cocoa powder, and you'll thank me later. That chocolate will shine through. And now for what I consider to be the star of the show, the pistachio layer. And if you know me by now, y'all know I love chocolate, so me saying this is crazy but within itself. But this pistachio layer was so creamy, so flavorful, and wonderfully textured with the crunch from the pistachios, really just tying the whole component, the whole ice cream together. It was amazing. The store-bought pistachio paste saved me time and effort. Well, time in the long run. Short term, I wasted hella time trying to find some unsalted, dry roasted pistachios that stores do not seem to sell. So after the 3rd store, I said, you know what? I'm gonna figure this out on another realm. Oh, Google, come to my assistance. And guess what? Good old trusty Walmart came through with some pistachio paste. Now, if you're boycotting Walmart, my only suggestion would be to find some unsalted dry roasted pistachios and grind them up yourself, or find another brand of paste. I really don't have any other options. But I was honestly surprised at the taste of the pistachio paste because I've never had it before. It was really good, honestly, like by itself. And I don't know why I was surprised. It's a nut butter. Like it's nut butter. You can't go wrong with it. So let's talk about the potential failure that was trying to pop up on me when I was trying to layer this ice cream. I wanted to layer it like store-bought ice cream where you see all the flavors as soon as you open up the container. Like how I did my mint chocolate ice cream the 2 ways using the parchment paper to split the flavors. Yeah, that was not happening. But little did I know the way it did up layering was or is allegedly the quote-unquote traditional way. And because of how it was layered, I was able to serve it traditionally, or at least that's what Google told me. So my Italians, did I do it right? Let me know in the comments. Did I layer this correctly? Is it sliced and served correctly? Just let me know. So bam, trusting the process and following through led me here to a product that I'm able to present to y'all. I hope y'all find interest in this recipe and to try it out. If not, well, I know for surely it's one that I'm keeping from my books. So stay tuned for more from me. And that's just a little food for y'all skillet. And y'all can see the little endings play out as I slice my ice creams. Thanks again for tuning in, y'all.